Hey everyone, went outdoors. Me and Peyton are up at the cabin. We got here last night. Last week it was just Parker and I. This week it's Peyton and I. Parker and Mom will be up tonight later. Yeah, pretty late. But we had a game yesterday, 2 games for Parker, so Peyton and I shot up here. We got up here like, it was close to midnight, whatever. So everything looked good. We left here last weekend and cut the lawn. Everything looked pretty good. But we woke up this morning and the garbage can up front and the garbage can in back are both tipped over and pulled away from the building. I should have emptied the garbage before I left last week, but we usually have nothing bother. But I'm pretty sure a bear got into both of them because I don't know what else could dump it over and drag it away from the building like that. But it is what it is. No big deal. I just got to pick it up. But this weekend the weather doesn't look so great. We didn't bother bringing the boat, so we're gonna maybe work on some flooring. We started this a couple years ago. We have the flooring to continue the whole kitchen to make it all nice and neat right there. It's just kind of rugs and carpets and wood, and so we might work on that. But before the rain, we're probably gonna get out and bear bait. They are talking about rain tonight and tomorrow. It looks like it's gonna kind of rain today pretty soon, so we might get out there pretty quick here after Peyton finishes his Slurpee cereal. But we're gonna get out there, bait the bear, come back in here and blow. I don't know if we had a lot of wind or something. There's little leaf fragments like everywhere. It's scattered like oak leaves. So I don't know if it's just because there's a lot of wind or rain or hail knocked them all down. There's shreds of it all over the place. Last time it was like that too. So we got the wood all stacked up nice here. We got the wood all stacked up nice there. We got plenty of other wood to cut down and cut up, but if we get rain, we're gonna move everything inside and do projects inside, right, Pete? The flooring. Let's get to bait them bear, huh?
Yeah.
You gonna carry some buckets?
No.
Probably not. That's a different way of doing it.
Try and break it up.
Oh, okay. It's all cookies and chunk of chocolate. Look at this solid chunk. That'll do. Huh? All right, so we got some pretty nice bears again. Not as much, but that's fine. And we got a rain out, like we were saying. So I'm gonna finally tackle this project, or at least start it. It's not too bad. It's that laminate snap-in flooring. It's kind of actually fun to do, satisfying when you start going at it. We just got a seam here. We got a tackle, put at one of those ridges that goes from the higher to lower. But then this flooring, this hardwood, this floor that's down here, the subfloor, has got to get screwed down into the concrete first, because right now it's just kind of sitting there with rugs over it. So we're going to clean all this out of here, screw that down, start putting it together. So that gray snap-in, whatever that flooring is, laminate, we're just going to continue through this whole, because this kitchen carpet has been here since we bought the original cabin. Used to end right here. It was just this little one room, very small. So Grandpa Tom, as crafty and handy as he is, tore down this wall and built this giant addition, which like quadrupled the size of the cabin, and it went up another story, so there's a loft up there. Really added on. So we're gonna finish the flooring in here. Let's get to it, Peyton. Get up. Kids. All right, Peyton and I got everything cleaned out. The rug's gone, so we just gotta screw this down. Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a pain in the butt with the concrete anchors, but we don't need a lot of them, I don't think. Just some of these other pieces. Grandpa Tom, you get that penny right there.
Penny.
All right, let's get to work. We got the first few feet here screwed down. Drilling the concrete's not too fun. Broke a few heads off, but we countersinked them because we got the wrong screws, I think. They're kind of like a hex head, but we made it work. And it's just enough to hold it in place. It's not like it's going anywhere, but we got one strip so far. Now I'm at the tricky point here where I had to cut around this pole. Had to trim the bottom of that trim off, but you know, it's tongue and groove on this edge, so you gotta tuck it in here now and then pound it in this slot at the same time keeping it flush into here and then tighten it back up. But I don't have these edge pieces in for yet. They're gonna go in here somehow. But there's a track you gotta put in, but there's no subfloor under this floor, so it's hard to screw into them, have to drill into the concrete, or just somehow glue these in. It fits perfect just like that, so I don't know if I can figure out a way to do it without the metal track. That might be better. So in the meantime, I just tacked a nail in the corner. There's gonna be trim here anyways, right? Because every time you're pounding the next piece in here, it'll move. So unless I have it secured so the whole thing doesn't slide that way, because the whole floor is basically floating. And he's working real hard. This popsicle. But yeah, that's where we are right now. So we're gonna keep going to that. Once I get around this post, now it'll be fairly easy. Cut around the furnace here, and then just, this will be easier here, this part here. Just keep working your way back. You'll have to do like one cut, maybe per, because I have a bunch of starters from when we did this floor. So just keep going across. Have to screw down the rest of this flooring down here. It's gonna look pretty nice, huh?
That one's not a starter.
That one's not a starter. No, you're not a starter either. You're a farter, not a starter. As you can see, we have made progress, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 rows. Looks pretty dang good, huh? It's gonna be beautiful, Peyton. He don't care. He has been helping. He's been helping a lot. We got 4 or 5 boxes to go, so we'll get as far as we can go here. We're gonna tear this carpet out. I think we should be able to get over here eventually, or at least with what we have. But beautiful. Well, we made it this far, but where the old floor is, it meets the new floor, newer floor. There's a huge hump right here, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way you can put that laminate over there because then it'll just be a big bubble in the. So I got a belt sander. Parker is gonna sand this smooth and flat.
Right here it's smooth, but
Yeah,
like
just
it's
some
mostly
places
like
like a
here and
half
down
an inch
there.
higher.
Like down there, right?
All right. See how she works. We've been going at this all day. We're making progress, but now we're getting into having to move the oven, move the freezer, move the refrigerator, cut weird angles and corners, and tear out flooring. This was all linoleum and another subfloor on top of the subfloor that we just spent the last hour or two demolishing that. So this hasn't been the most fun weekend up north, but it sure looks nice. It finally looks good. That old raggedy carpet in here, it was just subfloor and carpet, and Peyton's hiding. But, so we got a mess. All this stuff in here goes in there, but our goal is to get that flooring done so we can get it all back in there. And Mom, it's a mess. Right? It's getting late.
New grill.
We're out here, so like it says, it's been raining all day.
Show 'em it.
Mom's doing the usual fries in the
Show
deep
'em
fryer. Show them it, Peyton says.
New grill.
Our new Blackstone, right? Mom spent hours seasoning it like you're supposed to. We got one at home recently. We used it once, I think, so far, but so we got one up here now too, of course. But wow, you could do like hibachi on here, breakfast is anything, huh? Right.
Sear them a little bit and then turn it down.
Sear them and then turn it down, she says. But we haven't done anything in the yard at all the last 2 days. It's been literally raining every second we've been here. It's misting right now, but everything's just wet. And so it was a good excuse to get our indoor flooring done. We did take a ride to, where'd we go? No, we went into
Hilltop.
Menominee,
Hilltop yesterday.
Marinette, to get some more flooring, belt sander, and some odds and ends, huh?
And we went somewhere.
When?
We drove somewhere across somewhere 4
Oh
times.
yeah, we went to Michigan.
We crossed the border.
Can you believe it? 4 times we crossed the border.
No,
It was
just
amazing.
Today. It was just
I
today.
know. Peyton was amazed. What a weird weird,
The giant
just
ship
felt,
thing.
yeah, the big ship. So we took a ride around down by the lake and everything, and Peyton was just amazed that we had crossed the border 4 times.
Like, why 4?
I don't know. So we got the famous fries. And Parker, let me get with you there on that one. There's a lot of cuts on that one. I got it mapped out. So, as you can see, I'm working hard. I obviously, by the pencil in my ear, that I am a hard-working carpenter. But by looking at all these projects we do, it kind of looks like I do know what I'm doing, but I have no clue. I am an idiot. So if I can do this stuff and wing it and get through it, anybody can do it. I feel like I'm doing it the right way, and somewhat, but Parker and Peyton are really helping a lot. And then I just do the cutting and helping them place them, and it's kind of fun doing these. It's kind of satisfying, like I said. And we did have to sand that down, and it feels pretty smooth. Works pretty good, huh? Right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing, she says. All right, let's finish up and let's eat.
It's just on top of the microwave.
Big Sasquatch. Big Sasquatch. Big
Or on top
Sasquatch.
of it.
All right, we're heading home today, but before we go, Mom already left early this morning. I don't know if she's got to do something, but we're gonna go out and rebait the bears. And mainly I want to put that solar panel back up. I did bring it back, charged it fully, and it was almost dead. So for some reason, there was an instant there, or a time there when it got unplugged. I don't know why I wasn't charging. Maybe we don't have it angled up high enough or nothing, but I changed the angle last time, so we're gonna put it back in there and see if it works. There's new batteries in the camera, so that'll last a while. But you see all those bears we had in there, and on the last 2 days, 2 nights, there was multiple different bears in there. But we'll take the chip next week, and we'll save that video for next time and see what we all have. I know there was nothing huge according to what I got on my phone the last 2-3 days, but there was bear in there. So we're just gonna take a bucket out, maybe 2 half buckets or something. I think it's all gone. I don't know. The last picture I got, I know there's bears in there, so I know they ate most of it. It looked like it was almost empty, but then we're gonna pack her up and leave. We got the flooring all done and everything, and Peyton's still in bed. Mom left. Parker and I. It's finally not raining. I know back home we had floods and it looked terrible, so I'm interested to see if there's anything damaged or anything when we get back home. It didn't look good the last couple days. Like 8 inches of rain in the last 2 days, I heard, or something. Crazy. Let's go get this baited. All right, yeah, they did pretty much eat everything up. Huh? A little soupy here from all the rain. There's just this chunk of chocolate that was sitting out here that they've been chewing on. But other than that, they cleaned it up pretty good, and that was like in 2 nights, I think, right?
Yeah.
But consider how hard it was raining all weekend. In between rain, they move in the rain, but not when it's like a torrential downpour like you're getting. But considering the rain, we still have a lot of action. I'm gonna throw the solar panel on there and spray this down and get rid of the slugs on here. Slugs, slug, 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 slug. Well, that's the end of our weekend in June. It was a good time. It was kind of weird not being outside pretty much for 3 days or whatever,
Yeah.
because it rained the entire time.
Yeah.
But it was a good thing because we finally got that floor done. That's what bothered me for a couple of years. We just never got to it. Every time we're up here, we're always outside.
Because it's so nice.
Yeah, and then in the fall we're hunting. It just always bugged me to spend multiple days inside when it was hard for me to do it the way it was. But it was good. And now we got that done. We just got to do, now we can do flooring or other trim work or the walls we want to do eventually, but we'll see. The new Blackstone worked amazing. That was steaks we had down there last night, and it was unreal, right?
Yeah, really.
I'm new to the Blackstone world, like everybody else seems to have one, but yeah, they were really good. The bear baiting is going as scheduled, right? We're gonna come up next weekend, I think. Hopefully it's nicer. Maybe we can bring the boat finally and get fishing, relax a little bit, because we got so much work done the last month. That's maybe time to have a little fun, right?
Yeah.
Then we get into July, they start running dogs, so that changes things on our baits. But then in mid-July, we're gonna start adding more baits, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah. But for now, that's it. Let's get home. We got everything packed up, and let's go home. Unfortunately, we gotta go home. Again, thanks for watching, and it's all possible because we
went outdoors.
Yee!